Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 2nd of September, about 8 a.m. And just ready for another busy day after a hectic week, of course, as usual. So it was of course bank holiday weekend last weekend. Did get a couple of days in, well, one day in Blackpool and then one day at Chester Zoo on Sunday. So that was quite good. It's been a very long time since I've been to Chester Zoo. It has expanded considerably. It's a huge expanse of a zoo now, really it is. So literally it takes the full day. I mean, we got there at 11 and didn't leave till gone 4. And that was a push to see everything, to be honest. I mean, there's some stuff we didn't see because it was hiding. The capybaras, I think, particularly were right the furthest corner, hidden away. But yeah, so that was good. Bank holiday Monday, actually spent the whole day here roasting coffee just because I had to. Just so behind at the moment with staff illness. Yeah, I just got no stock, and knowing that it was going to be busy this week, I needed to get stuff roasted and prepared for people to pick up and for me to deliver. So yeah, spent the whole day roasting, packing coffee, got a massive amount done, and there's none left again now, so I'm back to square one. But yeah, so busy old week again. Coffee, just total massive loads of sales just keep flying in at the moment for some reason, and yeah, it's just all stuff I haven't got, so it's a constant churn of producing, packing, getting out this for the next lot to pile through and whatever else. So yeah, all go busy at the moment. So that's probably about it. I've done started yesterday afternoon, got a little bit chance to do some work on the 5 kilo to tidy that up a bit, because the chaff collector just keeps, well, it just does it anyway, but on the 30 kilo there's enough metal to, I think, evaporate most of this leakage, but on the 5 kilo it leaks a lot of liquid out, which is the humidity in the air. When the heat, the hot air comes out of the roaster and then goes into the chaff collector, the humidity is then lost to the metal work, condenses, and eventually it drips down and out the bottom of it, which doesn't look particularly pleasant. So I've been trying to come up with a suitable solution, which ended up being a square of lino to fit under it, because the concrete that's under it at the moment, of course, is just getting stained by the liquid leaking out, and it's not particularly any good. You can't really clean concrete very well. So as well as being unsightly, it's totally uncleanable. And then put some lino down. I made some dowel ridges in it so I can channel what's coming out actually out of it towards the back left wall and make myself a little drainage point there as well. So I've done that, and I'm also plumbing in the fire suppression system that is built into the chaff collector anyway. Just needed the water hose connecting. So just if it gets a bit burny in there, you can just turn on a hose and internally it'll spray that and dampen the fire. But of course that will then leak out somewhere as well, which would have made more mess. So that's why this sort of new vinyl system should solve all that, because I can channel the water then out and outside. So yeah, just roasting coffee, that's about it really. Mr. Nellis has done me some words, and then I think I'm off because I've got loads to do again. If I can find him. Must be up here somewhere. Original. There you are. Doodling. Right, Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom. Here we go. Do you prefer Starsky and Hutch or Cagney and Lacey's? I like both. I'm going to make Starsky and Hutch every time. One of my favourites, that is Starsky and Hutch. I did like the movie remake as well with Ben Stiller and I never remember the other guy's name. But anyway, yeah, I like the remake. My mum and dad, as they are back in their adult lodge in Christchurch from Monday this past week until Friday next week. Lovely for them. Have you ever been to Wayne House Tower? I think I have, you know. I used to play Inspector Gadget's Crazy Maze on PS1 when I was 14 years old in 2001, as my dad got it for me at Macro in Leeds while I was out in Halifax with my mum. Great. I sometimes watch Battlefield, the documentary of the Second World War. That'll be interesting. The remake of Disney's Pinocchio, as I prefer the non-Disney version of Pinocchio as it is in 1992 one, as it had a lot of classical music in it. Have you seen the 1996 live-action version of the Magic Story? No. Are you a Pink Floyd fan? Okay, but wouldn't say I was a fan. Darren Gator coming back review starting this coming Sunday. Really? I like soul music. Lucky you. I used to watch Henry's Cat as a little one. Vaguely remember that. Does your wife like Jane Austen novels as my mum does? No. Have you seen Leaving Las Vegas starring Nicolas Cage? Yes, classic film. Have you seen Legends of the Fall? No, I haven't. Okay, that was quite a lot, Richard. So, yeah, fair enough. I did watch something new on Netflix. I think that was last Friday night. Might have been Friday night. I can't remember when it was now, actually. But yeah, I did watch a new film on Netflix, which was called Day Watch. I think it's Day Watch. It's another twist on the sort of the vampire thriller thing. So a bit Blade-esque, but in more comedy fashion. So it was very, very funny, basically. So that was on Netflix. That was pretty good. Other than that, I've just been watching old Top Gears, to be fair, when I've been getting a chance on an evening. But yeah, most of the time I'm not wiped out from being here. I just try and do as little as possible on the evening. Right, I'm going to get on because, as usual, there is loads to do. So have a good weekend, next week, and I shall see you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.